Hi, it's such a beautiful day here in North Missouri today that I just couldn't resist. I had to do a video outdoors. And in this video, I'm going to talk about something that I've written about before, but that I've never really done a video on. And one of the advantages of using video is that I can use my hands to give you kind of a visual example or metaphor of one of the points I'm making. And by the way, until that time, my black lab Ace will probably be chewing on my fingers as he can't resist being out here with me today. And but are words that we use hourly, every day. It's almost impossible to have a conversation with someone and not use the words and but. However, one of the things that we so often do is use the word but in a way that, well, it negates what the other person has said. It's much like taking a dry erase board eraser and wiping away their idea. So, for example, when somebody says, you know, I'm thinking that this is the way that we should do XYZ on this project. And our typical response is, yes, that sounds like a good idea. But one of the things I've been thinking about, now the minute we use the word but, we have negated their idea. And it's like taking our hands when we use the word but. It moves their idea to the background and scoots our idea to the foreground. Now, you may think that that is the point of the conversation in the first place, to get our idea out in front. But see, we often need the cooperation of the people that we're working with. And when they have the experience of feeling like their idea has shifted to the background, well, that cooperation is sometimes a long time in coming. When we use the word and instead, something much different happens. So, for example, somebody says to you, you know, I've been thinking about it, and I think that we should use XYZ to complete our project. And we respond, you know, I can see merit in that. I can see merit in using project XYZ or using XYZ on the project. And something else I've been thinking about, the experience that the other person has typically is that rather than feeling like their idea has been shoved to the background and ours to the foreground, it leaves both their idea and our idea on a level playing field. And, using the word and, somehow it links the two together. It gives the perception that their idea and our idea are linked, that it's just a natural transition from this one into that one. Now, as you can imagine, it's much easier to get the cooperation of someone when they feel like their idea has been validated and that ours is just a natural extension of their own. So as you go out this week, start to tune in and listen to the way that you've been using the words and but. In particular, this week, listen to how you use but. You know, with your kids, with your spouse, with coworkers, with your employees, with your employer. When somebody completes a statement, makes a suggestion, and you comment and then say, but, realize that that person is having the experience on the conscious and unconscious level, at the very least on the unconscious level, of feeling like that their idea has been negated, that it's been tossed aside as no good, and that here's what they should really look at, your idea. Catch yourself doing it first. Don't go out and start immediately trying to use the word and instead of but. First, catch yourself using but in a less than resourceful way. Once you've identified when and where you do that, then start using the word and to link ideas together. I think you'll like what you find. This is Vince Harris, signing out on a beautiful day here in North Missouri.